You've spent years perfecting your look, and somehow your hair is quietly working against everything you've built. Imagine swapping just one outdated cut for a modern one that makes your bone structure look sculpted and your eyes instantly brighter. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting your hair, and by part 3, you'll want to pause and look in the mirror. I mean it. We're covering 5 hairstyles that are quietly aging you, the modern replacements that lift your face, and the one cut in part 2 that women over 50 keep choosing without realizing what it does to their jawline. And the very first hairstyle? I see it on 9 out of 10 women walking into salons right now. Let's go. Part 1. The stiff helmet perm. Have you ever looked at a photo from a few years ago and realized your hair looked more rigid than refined? The stiff uniform perm, those tight identical curls set into a perfect round shape, is one of the most common outdated styles on women over 50 right now. And the painful truth is, most women who wear it chose it because they thought it looked polished. Here is the thing nobody tells you. That uniform round shape doesn't frame your face, it competes with it. It adds width where you want lift, and it draws the eye outward instead of upward toward your beautiful eyes and cheekbones. This is the one I wish someone had whispered to me years ago. The tighter and more uniform the curl, the older the whole look reads. It feels like volume. It is actually visual weight. The swap is simpler than you think. If you are still booking tight uniform perms, swap them for soft body waves or a loose spiral perm with varied curl sizes. Ask your stylist specifically for movement, not uniformity. The difference in how your face reads is immediate. Your bone structure deserves a style that works with it, not one that boxes it in. Maintenance tip. Use a curl refreshing cream on second day hair to keep soft waves alive without resetting them into stiffness. This is the one that made a woman I know stop mid-conversation at a dinner party and ask what was different about her friend's face. It was just the hair. Just the waves. You needed to hear this. Speaking of shapes that age you, part 2 is about the one haircut that is practically everywhere right now, and almost nobody realizes what it is doing to their jawline. Part 2, the blunt chin length bob. Let's be honest about something most stylists will not say out loud. The blunt chin length bob, that precise one-length cut ending right at the jaw with zero layering, is working against you in ways you cannot see in your own mirror. Here is why it ages you. A blunt horizontal line ending at the jaw creates a visual anchor at the widest part of your lower face. It stops the eye exactly where you do not want it stopped. It shortens your neck. It adds heaviness to the jaw, and after 50, that is the last thing your face needs. There is one technique that changes how your entire face reads when you walk into a room, and it takes your stylist about 10 minutes to add. Point cutting. Interior layering. A slightly longer piece left in front to angle toward the chin rather than blunt ending at it. Those 3 adjustments turn a face-heavy bob into something that actually lifts your features upward. If you are still wearing a blunt one-length bob, swap it for a softly beveled or point-cut version with face-framing pieces. You keep the shape you love. You lose the weight that was aging you. Your natural elegance was always there. This just lets it show. Maintenance tip. Ask your stylist to refresh the point cutting at every trim. Blunt ends grow back fast and quickly undo the softness. This one changes everything. And part 3? It is about a style so common it has become invisible, which is exactly why it keeps aging women without anyone noticing it is even happening. Part 3, the flat crown blowout. You know this look. You may be wearing it right now. The flat crown blowout. Hair blown completely smooth from root to end, pinned flat on top with volume only at the sides, has been a go-to for decades. And that is exactly the problem. Here is the key insight. Flat crown volume reads as hair loss on camera, and in photographs even when it is not. It draws the eye downward and outward. It makes your forehead look lower and your face look wider. And after 50, when hair naturally loses density at the crown, a flat blowout amplifies exactly what you want to minimize. Honestly, I wish someone had told me sooner that where you place volume changes your entire face shape. The fix is not more product. It is not more heat. It is crown lift. Ask your stylist for root lifting mousse applied at the crown before drying. Direct it upward with the dryer rather than back and smooth. That single directional change creates a vertical lift that opens your face, elongates your neck, and reads as fuller, younger hair. If you are still blowing your hair smooth and flat across the top, swap it for a lifted root technique or a Velcro roller set at the crown while the rest dries naturally. Your beautiful eyes deserve a frame that draws attention upward, not outward. Maintenance tip: sleep on a silk pillowcase to preserve crown lift overnight without resetting the whole blowout each morning. This is the kind of thing that makes people say you look rested when really you just moved where the volume lives. You needed to know that. Part 4 is about a length that looks safe and sensible, and is quietly doing the most damage of any style on this list. Part 4. The collarbone grazing single-length cut. This one surprises women every time. And that is what makes it the most important part of this video. The collarbone grazing single-length cut looks neutral, safe, professional. But on women over 50, it is one of the most quietly aging lengths you can wear, and almost no one tells you why. Here is the truth. Single-length hair at collarbone level creates a horizontal visual stop, right where your neck meets your chest. It adds weight to the lower half of your face and jaw. It pulls everything downward. And the lack of layering means the hair hangs as one dense curtain, dragging your features with it. Heavy, unbroken length below the jaw is doing more damage than you realize. The transformation here is interior layering combined with a curtain fringe or soft face framing pieces, starting at the cheekbone. You keep the length. You lose the drag. The curtain fringe specifically does something remarkable for women over 50. It softens the forehead, draws the eye to the center of the face, and creates immediate lift without any drastic change. If you are still wearing single-length collarbone hair, swap it for the same length with interior layers and a soft curtain fringe. The length stays. Everything else changes. Your face will read differently in every photograph from the day you make this swap. Maintenance tip: ask your stylist to add razored ends at the interior layers. They prevent the heaviness from growing back too quickly between appointments. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop at her own reflection and say, "Wait, is that actually me?" Yes. That simple. Part 5 is the one people almost never expect, a style that has been associated with elegance for decades, and is now one of the fastest ways to add 10 years to your face overnight. Part 5. The severe slicked back updo. You thought it looked polished. You thought it looked put together. And for a long time you were right. But the severe slicked back updo, every strand pulled tightly back, no softness at the hairline, no pieces left to frame the face, is quietly one of the most aging styles a woman over 50 can wear. And because it feels elegant, it flies under the radar. Here is what it is doing. Pulling the hair tight and flat against the skull emphasizes every line, every hollow, and every area of volume loss around the temples and hairline. It stretches the skin at the forehead and temples in a way that reads as severity rather than structure. It removes every softness buffer between your bare face and the viewer. And after 50, that softness is exactly what protects you. There is one small change that saves the updo entirely. And honestly, it takes 30 seconds. Leave face framing pieces out. Soft, loose tendrils pulled from the temples and gently curved toward the cheekbones. A slightly looser gather at the crown instead of a slicked surface. A soft wave or bend in whatever pieces fall near the face. These small acts of softness do not make the style casual. They make it romantic. And on your bone structure, romantic reads 20 years younger than severe. If you are still slicking everything back, swap it for a softly gathered updo with intentional face framing pieces left loose at the temples and crown. Your natural elegance has always been there. This just stops the severity from hiding it. Maintenance tip: use a lightweight flexible hold spray on those face framing pieces, not a firm hold lacquer. You want movement, not freeze. This is the tip that changes every formal occasion, every photograph, every moment you want to feel like the most refined woman in the room. This one is everything. Watch the outro, because there is one more thing I want to say directly to you before you go. You just learned 5 hairstyle swaps that most women spend years figuring out on their own. And you got all of them in one sitting. You didn't just watch a video. You changed how you'll look tomorrow. Every single one of these swaps is something you can bring to your next salon appointment and ask for by name. Soft body waves, point cut bob, crown lift blowout, curtain fringe with interior layers, romantic updo with face-framing tendrils. Write them down. You have earned this. Tell me in the comments. Which of these 5 hairstyles were you wearing without realizing what it was doing? Next time, we are covering the one color mistake that ages women over 50 faster than any cut or style. And most women are making it every single appointment. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.